guy right on under. Hey everyone, I'm Squeetee and welcome to another Ashes of Creation live stream recap review. It took me a few days to compile this, so excuse me for the lack of timeliness. This video I'll be discussing the May monthly live stream by Intrepid Studios and the bonus hour-and-a-half gameplay video Steven and team put out a day later previewing pre-Alpha 1. For those watching this, thank you, and if you enjoy what you see, leave a like, and why not subscribe while you're at it? I would appreciate it, and also leave some comments. Let's discuss what you enjoyed from the update and gameplay video. So let's get right into it. Overall, the live stream was pretty sparse. Not much new info or anything that really excited my interest, except the Freehold video Intrepid put out together, showcasing off different elements of their future housing system. I'll be playing the video in the background as I go over different elements. As you can see, the 5 major parts of the Freehold is a farm, house, stable, pond, and a patio social area. Starting with the house, we can see it is fully decorated with custom images of Steven in sandals for paintings. Steven did confirm that currently in development, the plan is to allow players to upload custom images for their own paintings. The house looked like a smaller design with a main living area and a bedroom at the back. Intrepid did reference players would be able to decorate their homes internally, but seemed like it wasn't set in stone yet how. Following that, we can look at the farm area. It's small with 5 to 6 different plants. Plants look to be in neat rows, so not sure if it's an option to select rows, for example rows 3 to 4 for corn, while you select 5 and 6 for cabbage, versus manually planting seeds in different slots or planting points. The next area is the stable. The stable has a small barn-looking structure and a tent with 2 horses in an open pen. Intrepid did say this is where horses and maybe other livestock would be raised and bred, allowing the freehold owner to either sell the animal or use them for themselves. The pond was one of the 2 new areas shown. Steven said that the pond can be used like a fishery or a hatchery. By catching fish in the wild of different species, you'd be able to breed them and fish them in an enclosed location, or simply use it for decoration. The last section of the freehold is the most interesting reveal with the biggest implications for customization. The patio area or social area was a simple wooden platform with chairs and a fire pit. Steven said that this area was some sort of buffing area or stat enhancement for the freehold. He also followed up by stating that the decorations and furniture in the freehold were possibly there for buffing, not just decorations, implying that some furniture was boosting the farm, stable, and hatchery possibly. In my mind, making a big market for furniture crafting professions in the final game, and something that would allow people to customize their abilities of their freehold. Overall, the freehold looked beautiful. I hope we can customize each and every detail possible in the final game, down to where I'm going to put my sandal paintings. Switching gears to the live gameplay. The gameplay consisted of Steven, Alex, Toast, and Margaret, with guest appearances from Phoenix initiatives that are being allowed to test this pre-alpha release. The gameplay video is pretty much all over the place. It seems like they started with a goal of what to show, but not sure if it was ever fully accomplished. This is not a fault against Intrepid, actually. I enjoyed the wandering and sightseeing aspect of the game. It made it very interesting and made it feel very natural. Initially, nothing too new was added during the gameplay. We saw some dungeons and Underrealms areas. The team took on some quests and we found out green water is deadly and funny colored fog is also deadly. After adventuring for some time, the team came to a node that they leveled up through the power of Game Masters. Steven took over mayorship of the node and started some public works projects. Through GM powers and assistance from testers, 2 public buildings were completed. Steven during this time also created a guild, started some PvP with testers, and purchased a home. The home did not look instanced, it looked like it almost had its own address. There was a sign you could walk up to and purchase the house from. I believe this is an example of one of the persistent properties that players can own in a node. The house had 2 levels with multiple rooms and basic starting furniture. None of the instance housing was shown, a feature that has been talked about since early discussions of nodes. After Intrepid's node adventures were complete, Stephen created Caravan from the city. He attached it to his mount and pulled it out of the city. While en route to another node, he managed to disconnect his mount and change which mount he had from, I believe it was a horse, to the crazy long-legged anteater creature thing that you get from Kickstarter packs. I forget the name of it. Hooked that up, and that looked ridiculous for him pulling that. Shortly after he did that change, a PvP battle erupted and the caravan was lost. I really enjoyed this part of the video, showing off one of the main ways to PvP, something I do daily in MMOs. It gave the feeling of a risk reward for shipping goods in between nodes. It made it seem like a lucrative opportunity to go in and jump a caravan and take all the goods before it got to a node, or just cause trouble in the world. After the PvP died down, Intrepid returned to dungeon crawling. The entire server took on the dragon from a previous livestream, successfully defeating the boss. The battle looked a bit more finished up, as skeleton raptors were now guarding the dragon, and the animation seemed to me at least more cleaned up. The battle looked fun, something I feel I could take a noob to, and teach how to tank, heal, and DPS, as like a starter. So that sums up the live stream and gameplay video released this last weekend. At least what I found most interesting. I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. Leave a comment on anything I've missed or what you thought were more important takeaways. Don't be afraid to hit that like button and subscribe. I plan to make many more Ashes videos as the game develops. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.